Hi, I thought I'd do a reading on Amber Heard, who's right now in the middle of that trial with Johnny Depp. So I'll just focus. I get like 3 different streams of information, which makes me think that she has some kind of like, you know how you can have like the angel and the devil on your shoulder? It's like she's sort of allowed two entities to like live like through her, I guess. Because like people can be like highly intuitive and mistake like what they pick up as their own energy and stuff. And so I think that she's sort of unable to distinguish between what's her and what she's picking up, and she'll like follow the lead of these 2 other entities that are like happily like just like using her, I guess. So like if for a moment like we like resist the urge to be judgmental and just like look at her situation, you know, maybe something to learn from that. But I feel like, okay, wait. There feels like there's this real disconnect between her and other people, like in general. It's almost like it's a confusing energy. It's almost like spy energy, you know? Because like she'll go into situations and kind of get what she wants and then leave or something like that. And there's probably because from her earlier experiences in life, like her childhood and stuff, like there was no real connection with her parents or something. Therefore, it's like, how does one even make a connection, kind of thing. I feel like without her high-profile work, she'll really suffer. Like it's really like all she wants, kind of thing. She likes that lifestyle. She likes to be able to just go in anywhere and get great service, and like to lose that would wouldn't be like, let me see. Yeah, because there's the possibility that she might have lied on like in court, which is illegal to do. Like, so even though it's like a civil case that they're doing right now, like if she lies in court, like that's a separate crime, kind of like, so that she could do time for. But I feel like if she were to go to jail or prison, like she would have to be isolated, because she'd be pretty mad to be in that situation. And I feel like she has some training in like boxing or fighting or something like that. So like if she wanted to clock you, like she, easily and like skillfully could do that. Let's say for example she didn't go to jail or something. I feel like sh like if she were to be in a film, like to like if she were in an action film where she was actually fighting people, that feels like an option. But it would be a kind of like totally different, uh, like part of filmmaking. Like it wouldn't be as expensive as like a Disney movie. It would just be like a role, you know. Yeah, I don't get good feelings about like her behaviorally or what she could, like if she were in another relationship or if I'm trying to look on the bright side and sort of scanning for good happy endings here. um, I don't know. the, the sort of best outcome I see is like if she were to like move to Australia and have like some kind of place there, just sort of far away from LA and all the people she knows, and just sort of start fresh. And maybe the environment there is more like accepting towards her, something like that. I don't know, I kind of just see her living on the fringes of like the world she used to be a part of. I feel like in 5 years, like she wouldn't be seen so much as like leading lady material, and like I don't know. What comes to mind is like how some Americans might like go to Switzerland to retire or something like that, and just kind of like live well quietly or something like that. That seems like maybe not Switzerland, but like I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting like Sweden or Norway. I don't know. Like just sort of like over there, like. Even like I don't know if she likes, no, not really Iceland. Maybe she would visit Iceland, but like it just feels like she might not realize fully how much she's gonna be like cast out from Hollywood and stuff. Partly because like there's a lot of choice, like there's a lot of new talent coming in, and it's like, well, why would we nurture this person who's like difficult and that's why it's a good idea, if that's your job, working in Hollywood, to like really maintain a good working reputation and like not get entangled with your co-stars, and so people don't see you as like a problem and stuff. Because like nobody wants a toxic workplace, and I'm just seeing if the video is still rolling. Okay. Amber. Yeah, I just feel like she'll have to like sort of scale down her the fanciness of her life. Like will have to come down like considerably. And she might look back and regret like lashing out at Johnny because like he lives pretty well and stuff, but it wouldn't be like to be with him necessarily, but like she liked that lifestyle. And I feel like she preyed on his weaknesses by like saying the kind of stuff and having like giving him the experiences like he wished he had, but they were like kind of hollow in the end. Like, not to like get off topic, but like I don't feel that like his relationship with Vanessa Paradis seemed peaceful and nice, but it wasn't like everything. So I feel like Johnny, I feel like he'll have a series of relationships with like younger women who are kind of really fiery personalities. To give him that sense of like brave, kind of outlandish fun kind of stuff. Okay. And I feel like the partner that Amber Heard is with, like, let's say it's a woman, I feel like she's like less attractive or more bossy than she's used to, because like now she might because people know her personality from the courtroom, they'll be less likely to be with her, so her choice is like fewer. But I do get like little inklings of like her possibly doing time. Certainly, it seems like she's like lied in court, so it's like an option. Like she might write, if she were in jail, like she might write like a book or something. But like I don't feel like the book will do that well because she's not like able to express like everything well, because like she's operating from like I said, she has these two other kind of beings like kind of living through her, and like her writing style might be a bit discombobulated, like how she is when she's testifying. It doesn't really make any sense. So it wouldn't be like, even if she might get a book deal, like it might take forever, like 5 years to write, or it just wouldn't, like it's like what at the end. Yeah, so I just gotta get this. I don't know if that's Sweden or Norway. I don't know, just someplace like that. Like, I don't know if she knows like another actor there that she's already friendly with, or I'm not sure. But anyways, I see her kind of like over there. But I feel like she'd be happiest in Australia, if I could say that. She might not choose that, but like that's where she might be happiest. Because I feel like the vibe in Europe would be like more judgmental towards her, but in Australia, like, I mean, Australia has that history of like like England would ship their criminals over there. So there's sort of this sort of vibe down there. Like maybe I've never been, but that might be more accepting of like a outlaw kind of. I don't know. And the weather's good apparently. I don't know. I know that I follow some Australian, or I chat with some Australian people, and like when they post pictures of their winter, it's like looks like spring, like or summer to me. Like we have actual winter here, so uh, it seems like the climate's pretty nice. Okay. I just feel like if other people are crying over situations, like I just feel like she has more of a mind of like what's next or how am I gonna navigate this, and it's sort of like you know when you're under stress in the moment and you're just like okay like what how can I survive this, so it's sort of like that. It's like she's always on survival mode, and that can cause her to be like too reactive or too cold. So I just see other people in tears and her being just like, what happened? Like, why isn't this working? But it's like no one else thinks the way she does or behaves the way she does, so there's not gonna be like a real connection there, like, especially in terms of like love or whatever. Um, and whether it's either what I'm seeing is either like a profile of mental illness that I haven't seen before, um, where there's just this real disconnect, or she has some sort of like, like for lack of a better word, kind of like ET style of like I'm just from a different place, like I don't think the way you do, or like there's something like that where it just like they want to live and thrive on Earth, and but like who are these people? Like I don't understand them, you know. Like, but that might be just a profile of someone who has a disconnect with people, whether that's like a psychopath or a multiple personality, or just there's some wall there that it can't be crossed. And like she's capable sometimes of like mimicking behaviors of love and stuff, but for brief periods of time. Yeah, it's very different energy that I've like than I've seen before. Yeah, so I'm not getting like a highly intellectual or highly creative. It's just like this person who's in survival mode. And she's tried this, that, and the other thing to like make it happen for herself. and like pretty soon she'll run out of options, and like let's say like let's say the child she had by surrogate was like with Elon Musk, like she might be provided some sort of allowance to raise that child from him, like to survive and stuff, and like that's like how she'll live or something like that. So it was like by design to have a child with someone who could afford to keep her, you know. You know, it's like someone in a more desperate financial position than her, like, might have been prone to more violence, but like, it's just like, if you imagine living out your life like without hurting anyone, or not like not killing anyone, um, but still having that mentality that's like calculating and cold, like uh, it's yeah. And maybe she would like be the owner of I don't know, an owner of a Tesla franchise or something. I don't know, somewhere, like, and make money from that. I'm not sure. It's like it's strange energy. Anyway, that's my reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to contact me and request a reading of someone that I haven't already done a reading of. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.